We're also learning this evening new details about what happened before police got involved.
News on 6's Amelia McGavro spoke to the owner of that stolen truck and now joins us with more. Amelia?
Lori, Chris James actually saw his truck for the first time today since it was stolen. And he says this one time he left his keys in his truck because he had a hole in his jeans. It's not something he typically does, and he never expected this result.
It certainly looks a little different than it did a week ago. Cracked windshield, that was not here. Dents here are all new.
Chris James says he's grateful his truck still runs. He says the cracks and dents will always be a reminder of what happened a week ago Sunday. He was visiting his mother, and when he went inside, he left his keys in his truck.
I opened up the door and walked out, and about that time, the truck was backing out of the driveway, and it was actually parked right here.
James says as the truck backed out, he walked up to it, and then the teen sped off.
You know, the last thing that I truly thought of when I saw them, that they would have been armed and potentially dangerous.
This video posted on social media shows the teens, Farrah Roush and Joseph Dugan, in James's truck. They drove down Highway 69 with a trail of police cars behind them.
The unbelievable story is that a couple of kids that have run away and have gone through multi-states with a number of different vehicles, and they end up, with my truck.
James says he's grateful to have his truck back because he uses it for his beekeeping business. He says he might be left with a hefty bill.
$611.
But is thankful to still be alive.
Well, we'll just have to sell more honey this year.
Now, James says his heart goes out to the families of those teens and says he's actually been invited to Farrah Roush's funeral in Nebraska Wednesday. Live in Muskogee, Amelia McGavro, Okla's Own News on 6.